just hit the 25,000 mark. It was just end of January when I hit 20,000. I thought that was a big thing. But then in the last 3 months, especially when there were no big rides, I've already hit 25,000. So that's almost 2,000 each month. In that regard, thank you to each one of you for the amazing love and support. Can't be more happier in a lockdown, especially. The next big target, 50,000. Let's hope we can do that in a year or so. Would be amazing, right? On my side, I'm gonna post videos regularly. Hope the content is engaging for you all. From your end, I expect to see some more love. Let's get to the next section. Catch you guys later. That was the alarm, guys. Yeah, my alarm is a haptic feedback alarm. Doesn't make any sound. It just taps me on the arm. Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to a new vlog. I'm so sleepy. It's 8 o'clock right now. Getting up early these days. You'd see why today. Just want to show you how my typical day is like. So let's get going. Getting up is the toughest part, man. So like most of you, the first thing that I do after getting up is check my phone. Look at all those notifications. The thing with the iPhone is when it detects my face, that's when the notifications open up. Cool, right? Anyway, let me check my notifications and do some small exercises for my knee. There's something that I do when I get up and before I sleep. Gotta do this till I regain full strength in my knee. Hold it for a few seconds and then repeat that for like 10 times. So this builds up strength in the knee. Besides that, I also do this where I try to stretch my leg completely to the back. Not that easy in the morning, but I can touch my heel to the glutes. Need to do 10 repetitions of this and then squats, and that's when my day begins. I have to do this every day 3 times, but I cheat and do 2 times, but I do the same number of repetitions. Setting the bed is the most important thing you can do at home because that's how you get some cleanliness and discipline into your life. I used to hate it when I was a kid, but then it became a habit. Anyway, need to freshen up, so we'll catch you guys after that.
A few moments later.
It's 25 reps. Long back, I used to do 3 such sets. Now I'm only able to do only 1. We'll do the other 2 sets in the afternoon and in the evening. Time to get some coffee and to start today's work. Yes, actually I'm working. Got my cup of coffee done. Nothing like nice strong coffee in the morning to get you going. Unfortunately, Aroma coffee has to wait because of the whole lockdown. But the reason I got up at 8, it's almost 9:13 now. So another 2 minutes for the markets to open. Yes, the stock markets. They open at 9:15 and close at 3:30. So I've been doing some stock trading. I've been experimenting with that since April 14th. I started learning about the basics of trading and all the details of technical analysis which help you do trades better. Just because I'm sitting at home, I wanted to give it a try. I've been using a broker called Zerodha. So let me get going. I'll be busy for the next 1 hour because that's when the markets are actively traded and also at the end of the day. Sorry for the entire sweat. It's so freaking hot, man. Summer. Inside the house too. Took a short break to have my breakfast. Pesarattu, made of green lentils. It's good in proteins. We don't do all kinds of diet. We're happy with idli, dosa and pesarattu. Checking some latest YouTube videos. Let me know what kind of content are you watching, like in the morning and in the night. Would love to understand what people are into. So I'm gonna finish my breakfast, watch some TV for maybe 15-20 minutes, and get back to work. In this video, I mentioned that I've been investing in mutual funds, and I said don't invest in stocks unless you know it. I am doing it on an experimental basis. I don't know how long I'll do it. I wouldn't recommend others to follow me in this because stocks are the most riskiest. I have had very less of a sleep in the last 3-4 days. Not that I've ended up in losses, but still this can get to you. So in that sense, don't do it unless you know it and you want to risk your entire money. Hey guys, I've been using Kite platform by Zerodha to do intraday and stock trading. So just to give you a quick glimpse, so this is the amount that I invested. This is what I earned in the last 10 days. This was much higher yesterday, but today the markets are down by 1.5%. Adding today's loss, that's the net amount that I gained. These are some of the stocks that I bought. I'm also doing some intraday trading, so in the sense that you buy these or sell these stocks and close them out within the day. This was the total profit today. This was as high as 350 a while back, but there is so much happening on the stock front that sometimes it can go up and low. There are various reasons for that. I'm not doing any fundamental analysis like about understanding the company's profit and loss, their balance sheets and their assets to do a long-term trade. I'm doing mostly on a month to 3 month timeline, but in the intraday it's mostly to do with the last few days or few hours, sometimes even few minutes. As you saw, Reliance is doing well, but TCS is not doing great. There are multiple reasons for that. I was willing to risk this much amount of money to understand and experiment stock trading, and in that sense there were 1 or 2 days where it was tough, but then I recovered well. Like if I book profits now, in the last 10 days I would have earned maybe 3 to 4%. Typically in a year people would be happy to earn 15 to 20%. So if you extrapolate 10 days to 365 days, then these are amazing numbers. So just to put it in context, not all 10 days would be perfect. There will be some lost days, but even in the worst case, I'm assuming I can do at least 30% growth in a year. So if I put 1 lakh, I can earn maybe 1,30,000. But at the same time, I can book a loss of 30,000 too. That's where you have these stop loss measures. When you stop your loss at, let's say, 5% at 95, the money gets back to your trading account. So in that sense, these stop loss measures help. But if you keep booking stop losses regularly, then you're not doing it right. So in that sense, on TCS that you saw there, I booked a stop loss at 2%. And but Reliance, I'm just waiting for a few more things to do well. So if you want me to tell how this trading works, what stocks to invest, this is not the channel for that. As I said, I'm purely experimenting, and this is a big risk that I'm taking. I wanted to learn how stocks trade because it's good to have that information. And let's say in a month, if I do well, this could be a major activity for me because I don't need to go out of home. I can earn decently well. My projections say I can earn at least 20,000-30,000 in a month easily, but you need to still invest that much amount of money to get to that point, and I'm happy with that. So in that sense, there's a good opportunity, but as I said before, don't try it if you're not willing to risk 100% of your money, and if you haven't learned the A to Z of trading. So let's see how things go. Anyway, that's my work for the half of the day. Around 1 o'clock or 1:30 I go for lunch. The markets close at 3:15. In the last 1 hour, there's a lot of activity, just like in the first 1 hour. So that's when I'll do some trading. And I close everything at 3:15. So that's the vlog today. It's about how I spend my typical day. And this has been my routine for the last 1 month actually. Catch you guys in a while. That's the status of trading today. 343 in positive. I had a high of almost 450, but then as you see, did few more trades. It's very risky intraday trading, so just when I realized I'm getting some profit out of that, actually Reliance gave me 600 rupees in the positive, but my total positive is 343 because there were a few other losses too. But that's part of the game. It's a net count, and I'm happy with 343. But most of the activity is in the first 1 hour, and you also have to keep a track of the previous day trading just to give a holistic picture about how the overall trend, and pattern is. The three key words that you need to keep in mind every time you trade, be it intraday or monthly or yearly trades, is the pattern, the trend, the prior trend, and also the volume. Volume in the sense how many stocks are traded. This all probably sounds too complicated for you guys, so I would say download Zerodha Varsity app. Again, not a sponsored content, just by my own learning experience. Decently good information on basics. Use that if you have money to experiment like I do, because it was just lying in the bank and I didn't want to invest in mutual funds right now because the stocks are moving sideways, in the sense that they're not moving upwards or downwards, they're just trading flat. So there's no point of investing in mutual funds right now. So that money was just lying in the bank and I wanted to experiment with that. And I've learned quite a bit in the last 10 days. So that's it for the trading activity. For now, I'll go have lunch and maybe check it again around 2:30 and see if there are any opportunities, because last 1 hour, the volumes go up. So let's see then. I'll go have lunch and catch you guys later. Today's P&L is 684 rupees 75 paise. If you remember, before lunchtime it was around 350, and then after a quick short lunch I did some short trading again. This time increased the volumes and reversed few of the losses in the morning. It was scary because I was looking at minus 100 at some point, but then it came back up to 684. If you want to know how and why it went up or went down, I frankly speaking don't have a clue. It's more to do with the pattern and the trends. So the type of trading that I'm started doing is mostly to do with looking at some data, analyzing the graphs, identifying patterns, and then based on that taking a call. Intraday, I think it's a 50-50 call, in the sense that 50% would be by luck that I made these profits, because out of 684, 600 was Reliance. It was just going one way up today. And then there was Loop in pharmaceuticals. It was negative 170, but I got it to positive 200. And when I realized it's going up like Reliance, I bought more. And the thing with intraday trading is you don't need so much money. So like if you have 10,000, you can probably use 6 to 8 times that money, because you have to close the position or whatever. If you're buying, you have to sell it. If you're selling, you have to buy the stock within the same day. So in that sense, the amount of money you require is very less, because they have a certain risk factor analyzed in terms of how high and how low it can go. Intraday trading has that benefit. You need less amount of money. But if you're like me, who wants to do, let's say 1 to 3 months of timeline where you want to invest and then take them out when you see good amount of profit, then the patterns and trends work. But intraday, it's very reactive. Like that's why probably in this entire video, I'm sitting in front of the computer, watching it, tracking the trends and patterns, and whenever I see an uptrend or a downtrend, I take an action. It's very reactive, and yeah, I think I'll probably decrease the volume of day trading and invest in the long term, because this is getting too stressful. And like by 3:30, I get tired, I take a short power nap, go out for a walk, and I come back around 6:30, do some analysis for tomorrow's trading, because the action happens at the beginning and at the end. So in that sense, it's a lot of work for intraday trading. I would rather pick like say 1 to 3 months timeline. I think 1.5 months would be ideal, because March the stocks came down rapidly because of the whole lockdown. That's it for today's experiment, and I think I'll just take a power nap and then maybe catch you guys on the other side. Back to the bed. Hey guys, got up from the power nap like a while back and just making some tea. If you're wondering where my wife is, she's working in another room, so didn't want to disturb her. Just making myself. Days usually are pretty slow nowadays, so I'll have some tea, do some recording for this video. So we'll work on that, then maybe go for a walk, and after that, it's a Friday. So no need to get up tomorrow morning to trade or do anything. So I'll just probably chill for today, tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's almost 6:30 now. Typically I would have come home by now from a short walk. The colony, there are very few people out there, so still safe. You need to keep your mind sane, and when the roads are empty, I can still do some walking. Short 15-minute walk, not much, but keeps me fresh, gives me some activity for my knee. And besides that, after coming home, I would freshen up, either do some research on the stocks, watch some TV with my wife, and in probably 3 hours we'd probably have dinner, and in the night time sometime the gang catches up or FaceTime or WhatsApp video. I'll do some editing because today's Friday. I don't need to do any stock work. Oh, it's raining. Can you hear the sound? We'll actually go out and see. But look how loud it is. The good thing about this shade is I can be out, enjoy the rain and not get wet at all. So these are April showers. Quite strange, but they do happen. It's a nice lovely evening to be outside. Looking at the clouds, it doesn't feel like summer. Just take a look at that. Lovely clouds, man. Okay, dinner on the apparently the dinner's here. We have chapati and some rajma. We'll have some dinner, catch up some TV and also with Manugna. Both of us have been busy since the morning, so we haven't had any time to catch up. After this I gotta do some editing work and then maybe I'll sleep by late night today. And as predicted, it's late night. In fact, it's 25th of April, the next day. Just about to crash the bed. There it's almost done. So you'll probably see this video on 25th in the morning. So let me know what you think of it. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe and share with everyone else. And thank you for watching, guys. If you're watching it in the night time, good night to you guys. Sleep tight, stay home, stay safe. Have a great weekend and see you in the next week. Bye-bye. Take care.